I'm now making my way north to the salt mines of Mara, stopping off at the picturesque market town of Chincheros.
Soy Asensio Calero. Unin Puspita, unin Sawasta. Yo soy Asensio Calero. Hinay mina, kaya kaka. Hipachus kami, iskayipo.
Yeah, take a look. Terrace is over there in front. That is some. There was a temple, but Spaniards came, destroyed the temple, Inca temple, I mean, and they built this Catholic church. The bell tower also is there.
Buenos días.
Cómprame alguna cosa. Amiga, ¿qué es que me?
We're in the picturesque market town of Chinchero. The town is about 12,000 feet high, and this is believed to be the mythical birthplace of the rainbow. The 10th Inca ruler Tupac Yupanqui had palaces constructed here in 1480, equipped with temples and baths. In the 16th century, the town of Chinchero served as a major supply center for the Spanish conquistadors. So, in 1540, the former puppet king of the Spanish Manco Inca ordered the entire town to be burned to the ground in an effort to cut off supplies to the Spanish and help the Inca escape further slaughter. But the town eventually fell into the hands of the Spanish, and in the late 16th century, the Viceroy of Toledo constructed this church atop the original Inca structures. And he also established a plantation here and put the local Indians to work on it. This is by far the best example of a traditional Inca town in the area. The locals here have managed to preserve the old Inca customs by wearing traditional clothing and making traditional handicrafts. Today the town's most famous attraction is its colorful outdoor textile market.
Oh, we cannot go?
Mami, una preguntita, ¿no está viendo paso hacia allá? ¿Hasta dónde hay paso, papi?
No hay paso, papi, abajo, me estoy regresando de abajo, río ya.
Desde Urbamba. Pero todo este tramo hasta abajo está normal.
Normal está, pero está horrible abajo.
En Urbamba está cerrado. ¿El desvío de Mara ya ubicado está normal?
Está normal.
Ya, papicha, muchas gracias. Papi. Ya, papi, gracias.
Yeah, some stacks of tires across the road. We were told that there are some strikes taking place for the next few days in the Sacred Valley, so there might be some rocks or tires in the middle of the road, but hopefully we'll be able to get to Maras and Morai. developed in the town of Maras.
Salineras, las minas de sal, miniatura también pequeña.
Where are we going to?
Al otro lado,
Yeah.
Behind me are the salt mines of Maras, and what's neat about this side is that it's been mined since Inca times. However, these terraces you see right here are actually modern innovations that were created by the modern day miners. Now, it's a very cool and interesting process. About 3,000 wells have been dug into the mountain, and salt water is channeled from a spring on the top of the mountain down into these wells, and what the miners do is they'll let everything sit for a couple months and they'll wait for all the water to evaporate until all that's left is the salt. Then they'll come back and dig out the salt and shape it into blocks and then sell it even to restaurants in the United States. And today the mine employs hundreds of miners. This place is quite something. Bad news. I had originally planned to pair the Maras salt mines with the Morai farming terraces, which are right near here, but we just found out from our driver and some other people that the road to Morai is closed due to a strike, so we're unable to get to the site, which really sucks. This is the reality of traveling in countries like Peru, is that stuff like this does happen. I'm now making my way to the Sacred Valley. My first stop is the Awana Concha Folk Village. From there I'll continue to Pisac to visit the Inca ruins and outdoor market.
Ustedes se preguntarán quiénes somos los latinos. Ustedes se preguntarán quiénes somos los latinos. Muchachos de pelo largo, muchachos de gran corazón. Muchachos de pelo largo, muchachos de gran corazón.
These natural colors comes from these plants, as you can see here. Roots, plants, and also this cactus over here. This is a prickly pear cactus. Yeah. Here you can see the name. Insacucho is the name of this plant. And they get the red, and this is dried. They grain it and they get reddish colors. Red color, orange, pink. Oh. You just mix with lime juice and you get orange, pink color, depends. potato that has many eyes. Let me show you that one. What is that potato?
We're on our way to PSAC right now, and we've stopped at Awana Concha. It's basically this open air museum or scanson where you can see how the traditional Quechua people live. Now here we can see different kind of plants, and they're full of thread because these specific plants create this specific color dye. And then this right here is alpaca wool. This is what the original stuff looks like, and this is what it looks like after it's been dyed. Yeah, right here we have a stove, and this right here is how they make the colors. Here's the red right here, green, and yellow.
The lake is called the dates. Not only the dates, no? Whatever, like the bad cut. And she's gonna. The shape represent the sun. The other different shapes, represent the moon, the rainbows, and everything. You can see there. This is the giant, the white horse, giant horse. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
The smell?
Very hot.
It's kind of strong.
Very good, eh?
¡Salud, papacho!
We're in the town of Pisac, and the town was founded in the 1570s by the Viceroy of Toledo. And the town is most famous for its market. The market is held on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. The most popular one is on Sundays, which is today. This is when the largest market takes place. It's sort of the main attraction of the city, so we're going to have a look around.
Señor Dios en Apacancho, de Apanches.
You go to one end, you get like entraña.
This is the more traditional Sunday market in the main square. The other one was more the tourist market.
Jurai kareku, jurai kusaku, jurai urbiku, asis.
But don't lose the tickets because we're going to use later.
You need to. Ich musste da mein Ticket zeigen, wie man so.
We're at the ancient site of Pisac, and these farming terraces you see right here are locally known as andenas. That series of structures up there is known as Kala Casa, or the citadel, and it's a series of about 30 buildings, and that's where the town's guards would live. Okay, this area right here where the cliffs are is known as Ta'antana Marca, and it's a vast network of tombs cut into the steep cliff. It contains more than 1,000 tombs, making it the largest Inca cemetery known to date. Unfortunately, most of the tombs were looted and destroyed by the Spanish, but this was just a cemetery for regular people and not Inca kings. Like all of sites in the area, the exact date of construction is unknown. However, as there is no archaeological evidence of any pre-Inca culture, the site is estimated to have been built no earlier than 1440 AD by the 9th Inca Sapa Pachacutec, after he defeated the Cuyos. This makes it one of the few major Inca sites that wasn't built on the foundations of a previous culture. The site is spread out over a mile, making it twice as large as Machu Picchu. The name of the site is derived from Pisaca, which is the Quechua word for partridge, as the site is laid out in the shape of a bird. The site also served as a citadel to guard the southern entrance to the Sacred Valley and protect against possible attacks from other tribes. Local legend says the entrances to the city were guarded by pumas, but the fort failed to protect against Francisco Pizarro and his army of conquistadors, who in the 1530s raided and destroyed much of the city and its relics, forcing its inhabitants to abandon it.